Crypto's dead. Cool story, bro. Meanwhile, JP Morgan is lending cash against it. Hey, what's up? My name's your boy Ski. I've been in crypto for over 11 years, and I'm here to bring you the daily crypto news and analysis. Of course, the top story is JP Morgan plans to offer clients financially backed cryptos by ETF. This is a massive deal. $3.6 trillion asset manager now lets people borrow against their crypto. The same banks that mocked it now want to collateralize it. From the narratives of Ponzi to providing for you. All right, Trump calls for the scraping of the debt ceiling, and this one is kind of hilarious to me. Like, my God, can we please just print money to oblivion and hopefully no one notices? Yes, this idea that we're paying off the debt anytime soon and we can do anything except for raise the credit card limit. That's it. And this is the entire point of cryptocurrency. This is the entire point of Bitcoin in the entire first place. All right. California, the 5th largest economy in the entire world, now accepts Bitcoin as payment. This isn't El Salvador, okay? This is the Silicon Valley's home turf. Let me say it again. The 5th largest economy in the entire world. We're seeing massive inflows. $378 million dip was bought. Spot ETFs saw a renewed inflow, $378 million yesterday, totaling the total to $44.48 billion, and the total net is $128.13 billion. That is an unfathomable amount of money, and smart money, while everyone was panicking, was buying. And we're still seeing the rotation start to happen into Ethereum specifically. More with JP Morgan, the people that hated crypto so very much, and Jamie Dimon, and all these people that talked all this crap about crypto for so many years. Well, I guess it's a-okay when we can start to make money, because now they accept Bitcoin and crypto ETFs as collateral for loans. This is how Elon Musk bought Twitter in the first place. He collateralized his Tesla shares, got a loan, and bought Twitter. Now you can do the same thing with JP Morgan, the ones who talk so much crap about crypto for so many years. First, they scoff at it. Then they ridicule it. Then they laugh. And then they join us. One of the most stringent economies in the entire world is New York. And they finally have given MoonPay the green light. So MoonPay gets the legal nod in New York, and if you live in New York, I've seen lots of people talk about Uphold and how do you get all these XRP and all these different cryptocurrencies. MoonPay has officially gotten the green light in New York, and to me, New York might be one of the last frontiers of like just holding the line on not allowing any sort of innovation in cryptocurrency, and I'm glad to see that there is something. It's like, thank you, New York. It's about time we caught up to the rest of the world. Satoshi Nakamoto now has a larger net worth than Bill Gates. The synonymous coder who never sold a single thing has more money than the man who created Microsoft. What a world we live in. This was posted by Naval in 2021. The inevitable endpoint of cryptocurrency is maximum decentralization and maximum privacy. And with that, let's get into the charts. We're going to look at Bitcoin, XRP, Ethereum. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, hit that bell icon so you never miss a video. It is June 4th, 2025, and as of the time of recording, Bitcoin is sitting at $104,800. We've had a little bit of a pullback. Bitcoin, we've still found support here. Now, there is a decent plausibility if this doesn't hold. 97K is where we're going to go to. I'm not necessarily predicting that, but it wouldn't shock me, and it would still just be higher lows from Bitcoin. I don't think that that's what's going to happen, but that's a reasonable plausibility. But either way, what we're seeing is Bitcoin pulled back more than Ethereum today. And Ethereum's having a nice bounce off of this uptrend. where Bitcoin is pulling back. And this is what I've been saying, and this is what we're seeing. We're seeing from BlackRock. We're seeing from all the institutions what the charts are already telling us. The charts are saying that we are rotating into the next phase of the game. The next phase of the game is Bitcoin is no longer the play, and we're going to start to see some rotation into Ethereum, the large market caps, and that's what we're seeing. So this is a little microcosm of the macro chart, in my opinion. Bitcoin is down while Ethereum is slightly up today. What we've seen from Ethereum is it's still maintaining these higher low structures. This is a macro bull flag. We've had a cross to the upside on the RSI, and I've said for a while now that I believe that Ethereum is just a beat or two behind Bitcoin. And this is, going to be choppy and going to be kind of boring, but in reality, this is where we're at, in my opinion. On the top is Bitcoin, Ethereum. On the bottom is Ethereum. On the top is Ethereum. On the bottom is Bitcoin. And we had the same sort of structure here, and I have it circled so that you have the purple box and the purple box. You have a downtrend, a downtrend. You go into accumulation, you go into accumulation. You break the downtrend and you chop. You break the downtrend and you chop. You make a leg higher and you print a bull flag at the sign of strength. You make a leg higher, chop at the sign of strength with a macro bull flag, and then Bitcoin goes on to do another little leg. In my opinion, this is where Ethereum is at right now. And at a minimum, we're going to test the top of this range again, which is 2850. We'll see if we have enough gas to actually get through that or not. In all likelihood, what's going to happen, in my opinion, is going to be getting to the top of the range, back testing, before then going higher. I think in the very short term, Ethereum is going to get to about $3,300. Even getting to 2850 is going to be more than enough for Bitcoin Dominance to continue to roll over. And what we anticipated was that Bitcoin Dominance would get to the 702 and get rejected. And when we look at the daily body candles, literally that's about as perfect as it gets before a rejection. What I want to see is taking this low out over here and making a lower low. But right now, this is a pretty clean rejection, and we're just getting a cross to the downside on the daily. So the daily is bigger. That is definitely a better time frame. Now, as far as XRP goes, we're sitting at 220, finding support off of this range, which has been at play for many, many months. And I think in the very short term, we're going to go to $2.43. I don't think, to me, this was our local bottom. I don't think we're going to take this out, or a very, very low probability. In the medium term, I believe XRP gets to $5, $8, and $12. Taking a look at the total two, this is clear Wyckoff accumulation. You have your selling climax, your secondary test in phase B, and your spring, which goes lower. That is textbook Wyckoff accumulation. And of course, this is what I'm talking about: secondary silent climax, secondary test in phase B, and your spring. We have all of that from the total two, and I believe right now the total two is at the sign of strength, chopping, as is textbook, and the next phase is going to be the Mark E phase. But the important thing is, what do you guys think? Make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow me for more, you savages.